Okay, so AI, or artificial intelligence, has been pretty big news recently. It has been so big to a point where in 1 year, it now affects our everyday lives, whether you like that or not. Since ChatGPT came out, people have been talking about AI non-stop, but somewhere where AI is not new is video games. Even though AI is not new to the scene of video games, it is still a big deal. My guess is that within the next 3 to 5 years, all video games will be made with AI helping in some sort of way. That means everything you can think of will be done using some sort of AI. The age where humans do all the work is over. On the surface, you may think I'm talking about programming with the help of ChatGPT, and you're not wrong. All I have to do is tell ChatGPT to write me a player movement script, and it will either get all of the work done or most of the way. But that's not what I'm talking about. When I say everything, I mean literally everything. Some music, modeling, animation, scripts, even level design will be done with some help of AI, and I'm already starting to watch this happen. A big area where I'm watching this take place is modeling and texturing. For a game like Call of Duty, it can take weeks just to make one gun. That's because you have to go through the steps of getting concept art for the gun, making the model, and lastly, texturing. Each one of those steps takes a very long time. But if you could just use the concept art to give to an AI, then you're only spending about 1/3 of the time on a model. So now let me introduce you to NVIDIA and two of its AI, Get3D and Picasso. Get3D has been a thing for a while. It was first able to make basic shapes and models, but texturing was not its strong suit. Then a year later, it was able to do texturing as well as have decent models. They're not going to be put in a realistic video game, but give them a year or two and they'll easily fit in. Next, there's NVIDIA Picasso. NVIDIA Picasso is a program that will help you train an AI to make either an image, video, or 3D model. The reason that NVIDIA Picasso is so important is because you're able to train the AI yourself. But you'll be using an AI that already knows how to do 3D modeling and is optimized for it. What this means is that NVIDIA Picasso gives you the ability to train an AI, but with a head start. A place where AI has been present for a while now is level design. What I'm talking about specifically is procedural generation. Procedural generation has been a thing for a long time actually. Many famous examples of it are Minecraft, No Man's Sky, and Terraria. It works by building the world with assets placed around a world randomly, but still within set rules on what it can and cannot do. Lastly, I want to talk about machine learning in video games. One of the coolest features in Metal Gear Solid 5 is as you play the game, enemies will directly compete with your playstyle. For example, if you have lots of headshots, enemies will slowly start to wear helmets and better head protection. Or if you attack at night, enemies will start using flashlights and start wearing night vision equipment. There are many other cases of games having machine learning built into them. Metal Gear is a pretty basic example, unlike Forza and its Drivatar. Drivatar is a machine learning algorithm that tries to mimic other players' driving styles and learn from players. Instead of having an enemy that follows simple patterns, we now have AI that will try to copy us. AI is now a big deal. Now that people are starting to pay more attention to AI, things are starting to change. This is especially true in video games, where AI has already been taking place for decades now. Because of this, I expect the video game industry to be completely different within the next couple of years. I don't know what it will look like, but it will be different.